you lead this organization that does great things. Tell us about it.
Well, about 7 years ago, it was very obvious to me that the people we were serving, which are people that have survived catastrophic accidents and their families, had turned their lives kind of inside out because of the catastrophic accident. Instead of being at baseball games and sporting games with their kids and families and grandparents, all of a sudden the attention was turned to the injured person, and their social structures kind of collapsed in on them. And life, instead of being quite fun, became a little serious. And they were very isolated. And most people in that situation really felt on their own. And no time to get out to become part of social or speaking, no time to get outside of the house a lot of times. So we wanted to create a day in which they would feel at home, celebrated and honored for what they've been through, which is sometimes the toughest parts of their entire life. So we created, I got together a group of people that were in this business with me, transportation companies and home care companies, and I said, tell me what we can do. Let's create something, an event that'll bring these individuals together. And we created the Carnival of Care. So the Carnival of Care is a one-day event in March. We are going into our 7th year now. And it's filled with, the room is filled with people that provide services like you and I to those individuals that are catastrophically injured. And to have a booth there, you have a carnival game. So the room is filled with 50 booths, 50 carnival games, and it gives people a chance to just play for the entire day. We have clowns, and we have face painters, and we have music and dancing and food, and it's a wonderful, wonderful environment. You're not allowed to wear suits and ties there. You can come in your blue jeans and crazy Hawaiian shirt. I don't care. Funny hats, whatever you want. But it's a place for people to really interact with those providers around them on a level that doesn't set them apart from the providers, that gets them on the same playing field. And a lot of the people find out that they really have a lot of people that are interested in their product during that show. But it's not really, the purpose is not just to have the education there, it's to have fun and play. So the providers and the survivors and family members come to have a wonderful time. And we have massages and palm reading, and we have a quiet place outside of the carnival, as well as the carnival, which can get pretty rowdy. And so we are in our 7th year now. We had 750 people attend the carnival last year.
A one-day event?
A one-day event.
That's a good turnout.
We call them our silent citizenry, because a lot of these people don't get out, and they don't get out in mass for any major event. So we've created an event that apparently works, because we started with 150 people that came to our first event, and now we're up to 750, so the word's getting out. So in the process of doing this, we gave all the money to the Brain Injury Association at the end of the carnival, any money that was left over from the carnival itself, because our providers paid for their booth space. And so about 4 years into this, I decided, I think we're a nonprofit. We just don't have the status of a nonprofit. And sure enough, as I investigated it, we became a 501c3. So the Careforward Foundation now, with a board, is actually in charge of putting on this event. And this event has gotten so big and cost a fair amount of money that we've created a fundraiser in October to pay for the Carnival of Care in March. So we have a fundraiser coming up called Grease, and the fundraiser is for providers like us who take ourselves much too seriously most of the time, and it's time for us to play. So we dress up in the, we've had Motown, we've had Murder Mystery Masquerade, and we've had a disco night, and now this is going to be Grease. So we dress up in our 50s outfits, we come out to play with one another and support this incredible cause.